Debt, fear, relationships, the children, your health, work. When you want to give up and you need courage to continue, take heart and stay tuned as RJ Jackson writes her signature message of hope on your heart. You don't have to live where you're dying, and you don't have to die where you're living. Like every show of Conversations on Courage, you'll be informed, inspired, and encouraged to find the courage you need to succeed at home, work, and in your business. Get your pen and paper. You'll want to take notes. And now, your host, RJ Jackson, the Courage Giver.
Hey now, happy Tuesday, and welcome back to the table. You talk about authentic, down-to-earth conversation. Well, we had one last week, as in every week. And let me just remind you, today is no exception. We got lots for you to talk about today. Oh, yes, we do. We have opportunities, encouragement, and inspiration that will cause transformation in your situation. Yes, we have lots more in store just for you. Today, joining us at the table are the owners, visionaries, and founders of Blue Retreats, Athena and Gabrielle Blue. They're here to share their 40 years of experience in health and wellness, their mission to connect people with culture, nature, and a deeper sense of self. This is the conversation you've been waiting for. So get your fork ready. Not only is this going to be a healthy conversation, this conversation with Athena and Gabrielle is going to be delightful.
But first, here's 60 seconds of something amazing with our featured guest, Gabrielle Blue.
The quote for today is, "Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live." Your body is the only thing that can operate without your consent, but will die without your care. It's a miraculous living system designed specifically to serve you. You don't have to worry about breathing, digesting your own food, circulating your blood, or even growing your own hair. Your body has that all taken care of. What an incredible gift. And while your body is doing all of that work, all that's required of you is to provide the necessary fuel, rest, and maintenance. That's not so much to ask for. Love yourself enough to take care of you, because your body is truly the only place you have to live. This is Gabrielle Blue with 60 seconds of something amazing. Connect with me at blueretreats.com.
Thanks, Gabrielle. You're amazing.
Hi, this is Miriam Ali, and you're listening to Conversations on Courage with your host, RJ Jackson, the Courage Giver.
Stay tuned. Coming up next, RJ brings her special guest to the table for more authentic and down-to-earth Conversations on Courage.
Join me as I welcome to the table Athena and Gabrielle from Blue Retreat. Ladies, welcome to the table.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate being here.
Super happy to be here. Super happy. Yes, girl, that's what I'm talking about. 'Cause I'm happy. Listen, let's go ahead and get this party started. Let's get to know you ladies just a little bit better. I have a game that I normally start out playing, so the question is, are you gamed in playing?
I'm game.
I am too. Well, awesome sauce. Let's just do this. I'm going to ask you a question. 2 choices. Pick the one that resonates with you first. So thinking of first, who wants to go first?
I will. Athena.
All right, Miss Athena. Spring or fall?
Spring, of course.
Of course. Excuse me. All right, Miss Gabriella. Is it, of course, for you too, spring or fall, girl?
I think I'll take spring as well.
Spring it is. So as we're springing along, are we shopping all day or just dropping before we go? Athena?
I'm dropping.
What you doing, Gabriella?
I'm going to be shopping all day.
Well, on your days that you're not shopping, Athena, are you at the mountains or are you at the beach?
I'm at the beach.
Where you at, Gabriella?
I'm at the beach with a nice view of the mountains.
Ooh la la. You must be in California. Hip-hop or R&B?
R&B for me.
I'm going to stick with R&B as well.
All right, we're drinking today, but we're drinking something hot or cold. What's your preference?
Today it's cold.
Today, I'm going to drink something nice and hot.
Would you rather read or would you rather write?
I'd rather write.
I think I'd rather read.
Netflix or YouTube?
Netflix to me.
Definitely Netflix.
It's been wonderful getting to know you. Hey, let's get to know a little bit about your purpose, your passion, and what you're doing these days. Athena, let's go ahead and kick this party off with you, beautiful. Tell me a little bit about your story, what's going on in your world these days, just a little bit.
Okay, RJ. I've been a nurse for 40 years. So I've been in a position, I've been in healthcare at a time I've seen it change from being patient-focused to more profit-centered. And, everybody can just take a look around, see how younger and younger we're getting people at sicker and sicker ages and how the obesity rates keep going up. And, it just doesn't seem to be working with the healthcare system. It seems to be broke. And then life threw a curveball at me, and, not just me, my whole family. When my husband was diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer, that was a shocker. It brought all the family together to help rally behind him, and he fought it for 9 years bravely. But finally in 2016 of October, he succumbed to it, and that really kind of, gave us all our, major wake-up call to reevaluate our lives and what we're doing, especially me. Getting over the grieving process, I just had to finally decide what it is I want to do with my life. I want my life to make a difference, and I don't want to see another family have to suffer, going through, what we went through. So I began to visualize and focus on what it is I wanted. I wanted to help people become better, even if it was one person at a time, because even just one person, is an impact to this society. So as I began to visualize and prepare myself for what I wanted in my life, and I just allowed myself to, let things happen, let opportunities come to me. That's basically what I did, because I was so busy working, I didn't have time to go out and connect here or there, whatever. And that's how I connected with you. Just putting out there what I wanted, to God and the universe, and things just started coming my way. So that's how things started. And as I continually started focusing on what I wanted to do, and God connected me with all kinds of wonderful people and opportunities, I began to do things I wanted, like write a book, like, become part of a wonderful women's group and speak before, a live audience. So all these things have come because this is things I visualized to myself and what I wanted. And then now we have Blue Retreats. And that is a sweet story. So that is what's happening, has happened in my life, and that's basically how I got here. But by allowing myself to be in the right frame of mind and mindset to let opportunities come to me.
Gabrielle, what's your story?
Well, my story is that I started in PR marketing and journalism for 10 years. Graduated from Northwestern, moved to California I moved to New York, actually, with that big New York dream, and found out that really wasn't for me. So in the middle of me trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to do, we heard the news that my father got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, which really kind of shifted my whole mindset. So moving home to help him kind of heal, also me healing at the same time. I got a new passion, which was health and fitness. A little bit after that, I moved to San Diego. I've been doing fitness and yoga for 3 years now, full time, and I absolutely love it. I love helping people. I love seeing the transformations in them. That's where I am.
So it sounds like you are a woman on a mission for discovering what life is really all about and how to live it to the fullest. And you're courageous. You're willing to take a risk with confidence. You moved from, Atlanta to New York to California. Is that what I heard you say?
Yes, I've been doing a lot of moving. I just think that our family is a traveling family, seeing that we've been in the military. So when, my father retired, I still kept going.
So let's talk about that, your family being a traveling family. As a traveling family, you've created this business together, Blue Retreat. Tell us about Blue Retreats.
As you said, Blue Retreats is a family-owned wellness retreat business. And our mission is to connect people with culture, nature, and a deeper sense of self by providing opportunities to travel to help create memorable experiences. And we do this through helping them by using yoga and meditation and other forms, and also providing them with wonderful cultural experiences in the area that we happen to be in. This is one of the things that was a seed that was brought up to us by Gabrielle.
You're listening to Conversations on Courage with your host, RJ Jackson, the Courage Giver. Quick, call your friends and invite them to listen in.
Gabrielle, your mom mentioned that you planted the seeds to start the business. What was your why in starting the business? And tell us about those seeds that actually got you started.
I've always had the desire to work for myself, and I think that was a seed that was planted by my parents, who were always encouraging us to be our own boss, and we saw that in them, so it kind of sparked something in me. And my father was actually in the process of starting a business for us before he passed away. So I kind of felt like it was our turn to kind of carry on the legacy. And the fact that we love traveling, and the fact that we are now very into health and fitness and understanding the importance of that for, just extending life and securing happiness. That's kind of where the idea and dream got started. And when I shared that with my mom, it was something that also gave her the exact, kind of passion and excitement that it gave me. So, when two people are coming together with a passion, then watch out.
What is it that you want your clients to experience as a part of Blue Retreat?
We want them to at least get a taste of what we experience when we travel, which is an unforgettable experience. Something, also learning how to relax. A lot of people don't know how to do that, and I think there is a method. I think there is a setting in which to promote people to really take that look at themselves and be able to feel comfortable with just relaxing and unpacking all of the stuff they've been carrying for years and years. And you usually get to do that very easily when you're in a place of peace. And a lot of times people are just working, and they don't have time to actually slow down. And that was also one thing that we noticed with our father. He was always working. He had dreams, he had goals, all of those things. But then he also, realized within himself that he never slowed down. And he always encouraged us. He's like, don't be me. Slow down. Stop when you need to. Stop when you feel it's time to stop. And then when you're ready, keep going. No one is going to live your life without you. So what's the rush? So on a Blue Retreat, you will get an opportunity to stop and it be okay, and then enjoy the view, enjoy the people, enjoy yourself. And that is what we want to give back.
So what's next for Blue Retreats, Athena? Where are you guys headed?
In December, we'll be in Cape Town, South Africa, and then we're already working on our next retreat location, which may possibly be Costa Rica, and then we're scouting around for some locations in the United States.
So let's talk about Blue Retreats, going to Cape Town. what kind of adventure are we looking at having?
Well, what's included in our tour package initially is 2 tours. There will be a city tour, and that will take you around this beautiful city of Cape Town, and you can experience all the different areas of it. And also the other tour that is included in the price is the Robben Island tour, where you can go visit Robben Island to see the place where Nelson Mandela was forged into the iconic leader that, we all know him as now. The trials and tribulations that he went through, the place that he stayed at. So it is an awesome, awesome experience to see and experience Robben Island.
Athena, as a baby boomer, how would you say this would enhance my health, my life? Why is going on retreat so important?
Well, it's not just important for baby boomers, but I can say since I am one, I would say a lot of people in the United States don't get out of their comfort zone, physical comfort zone. I've met so many people who've never been outside their state, much less the country. And there's so much that we can learn from one another. Traveling helps really contract the world, and that we see that we are all basically human beings and have the same needs, wants, and desires. Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody, wants to have friends. Everybody, wants to have the basic rights that everybody else has: food, clothing, health, shelter. Everybody wants that. And when we get to see each other in a different environment and see that at our core we're basically all the same, that expands our mind. That breaks down barriers. And that helps us to come closer together as a global community and not be so separate. So when all these things happen in the world that seem to try to divide us and separate us, we'll know that's just not true. That's just a media ploy.
I love the fact that it's a family business. And Gabrielle, I know you shared the idea with your mom and she bought into it. I'm just wondering, do you have siblings that's a part of the business as well? And what's one tip that you can share for running a successful business as a family, but always remembering to keep family first?
Well, yes, there are 5 of us siblings in the Blue family. So when you travel with us, you will be meeting my oldest brother, who is a chef, so he'll be cooking for us while we're there. My brother is also going to have his hands into it. I have a sister also who's been helping with our PR marketing. She's an awesome artist. And then we have a little brother also who will be helping us as well. So we're trying to get everyone's hands in this project because, I think we all share that same passion of kind of growth and staying together as family. I think the one tip that I would give for, running a successful business with family first is you really have to be flexible and patient and, most importantly, willing to play a different role, meaning whatever family dynamic there is and whatever role that you're used to playing within the family will likely have to shift. So if you don't resist that shift, it's a beautiful thing to watch as every family member takes on different roles of responsibility that you've never seen. So it's been definitely a growing experience, but I think we're really just all stepping into who we really are, and it's good to kind of witness that as a family.
That's awesome, allowing each person to live inside and live out of their gifting and their talents. Athena, what tip would you suggest that as a business owner that people remember to put family first?
Oh, it's very important to put family first because, as we saw firsthand, not that my husband didn't put us first, that he had put the mission of providing for the family first instead of enjoying being with the family. And that's what I will make sure we do. We take time out for each other and for ourselves to refresh and revive ourselves. Because if we can't continue to be healthy and strong, how can we be of service to other people if we don't take care of ourselves? So in running any type of business, it's great to have that mission and it's great to be driven, but you've got to be balanced with the stillness and the quietness and the time of refreshing as well. And that's what's very important as well. When you have a family-centered or any kind of business, you must be able to take time out for yourself to revive yourself and to recover.
Gabrielle, how can we stay connected with you and your family of Blue Retreats?
Well, the best way to stay connected is to check out our website at www.blueretreats.com and also follow us on Instagram, of course, at blue_retreat.
And if you missed that, you can always find it on our website at conversationsoncourage.com. That's conversationsoncourage.com. Gabrielle, what words of inspiration would you like to leave with our audience today that will encourage them to take a risk with confidence and do some traveling with Blue Retreats?
You know, chances are most people have been taking risks their entire lives, working at jobs that have no opportunity for advancement, choosing a career path that brings no joy, or just being in a relationship that sucks everything out of them. In my opinion, those kind of risks, while common, have a far higher chance of failure than actually taking a risk and following and accomplishing your own goals. So if you only have this life in this one body, in this one time, why not use this time doing the things that truly brings you joy? So taking a risk on yourself can be so scary, but not ever taking a risk on yourself is totally unthinkable. So take the risk.
Take a risk and take it with confidence. Athena, what word of inspiration would you like to leave with our audience today as well to remind them to take that risk and travel with Blue Retreats?
This is what I would have to leave for everyone. You only live once, so why not live out loud and live proud? Experience life beyond your self-imposed limits. In fact, remove your self-imposed limits and just live life out loud and have a great time. That's what I plan to do with the rest of my life. So you only live once. Make it count.
That's a great plan. And yes, as you both said, now is the time to live life to the fullest. And we want to encourage you to visit Blue Retreats at blueretreats.com and see how you can live life to the fullest. Ladies, thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. We look forward to journeying with you and catching up with you somewhere in Cape Town, Costa Rica, or on the other side of the world on a Blue Retreat.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much, RJ. It was our pleasure.
Travel is so good for the soul. If your soul is in need of something good, Blue Retreat invites you to get your passport ready and save the dates for our upcoming 2019 Wellness Retreat, December 1st through 8th. Travel with us to Cape Town, South Africa for 7 days of relaxation, excursions, and exquisite cuisine. We'll safari, flow, meditate, and hike through some of South Africa's stunning Western Cape. For more information and to confirm your reservation, visit Blue Retreats at www.blueretreats.com. Come satisfy your soul.
Well, what can we say? Another day here at the table on Conversations on Courage, where we absolutely, positively kept our promise to you. Not only did we provide you with inspiration that causes transformation, but we provided you with success strategies for healthy and whole relationships. Hopefully you took some notes, but if not, no worries. Just catch us on the replay. We'll be here just for you. I'm RJ Jackson, the Courage Giver. It's been a pleasure to be your host and introduce you to our featured guests,
Athena and Gabrielle Blue.
In the meantime and in between time, yeah, I'm not going to quit my day job. Don't you worry. Because my day job is inspiring you to take a risk with confidence so that you, my friend, can live life on the other side of fear. While it is my pleasure to inspire you and encourage your heart here on Conversations on Courage, it is my passion and my purpose to connect with you intentionally as an international speaker to remind you that there's greatness inside of you. If you're looking for an authentic, down-to-earth speaker who speaks not only from the heart, but shares her stories for God's glories and tells about the journey that she's taking, she's on, and that she's preparing for, hey, give me a call. Let's talk. It'd be my pleasure to see how I may serve you. In the meantime, in between time, as I like to say, keep up your courage, take a risk with confidence, and stay blessed indeed. We'll be here again next week, same time, same purpose. And you, my friend, well, you're the reason why. So we hope to see you then. In the meantime, don't forget to follow me online. You can catch me on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Anchor, and all social media platforms at The Courage Giver. You can visit my website at thecouragegiver.com. That's thecouragegiver.com. Bye for now.
Thank you for joining us for Conversations on Courage. Now that you've been inspired, informed, and encouraged, it's time for you to take action. So head on over to thecouragegiver.com. That's thecouragegiver.com and connect with RJ for a personal conversation on courage. She's waiting to help you take the risk you need to succeed.